Alright, just pulled up at work. Today I work 8 to 4, which is like my favorite hours to work, even though it sucks I have to get up so early because it's still like 6:50 back in Auburn time, but it's 7:50 here. So I'm about to go inside and get the work day on. So I always take the last few minutes just to kind of finish praying and praying for a really smooth, swift work shift. And then not too many problems are going to arise today in the healthcare world. So, but anyways, I will catch y'all later when I get off work. Alright, I just got off of work and I'm a hot mess because I'm always in a hurry to get to the gym as soon as I leave work. But really quick, I've got me some water in here in a shake, and I've got my protein powder in here, so I'm just going to mix that and drink it on the way to the gym because it's going to take me about an hour to get back to Auburn. And then also, while I'm going down the road, where'd it go? Gotta find it somewhere. Okay. And also, while I'm going down the road, my pre-workout carb is going to be, and of course it's leaking, is going to be it's like a whole grapefruit that I have in here. And so I got me a spoon. Go ahead and get my spoon out. I'm gonna start eating on that. And when I finish eating all this, drinking this, eating this, I'm gonna take what I usually have been doing for like months now. I'm still trying to use up all these samples that I have, so I'm just gonna take like half of this packet for my workout. And yeah, so I'm gonna get going down the road, and I'll catch you at the gym. All right, time to change. Get ready for the gym. Before and after. All right, time to go get a good lift in. Okay, bye. All right, hello. So I made it back from the gym. I had a really great workout. So now I'm home, time to relax. But real quick before I hop in the shower, I wanted to address a question that actually came up, and I thought it was a really great question that I wanted to talk a little bit about. And the question was, where do I find the energy or the motivation to go to the gym after a long day at work? So I know a lot of people struggle with this, especially if you've had a long day at work or a long day at school or just a long day around the house, getting things done, something that's physically and mentally exhausting. The last thing you want to do is try to force and make yourself go to the gym. Slater's wanting me to play with him. I'll play with you in just a minute, okay? I'm trying to film a YouTube video. So finding that motivation and that energy to make yourself go to the gym is really hard, and it's really tough. One of the number one things that I ask people though is, when they ask me like, well, how do you make it to the gym every day? You're so good about going to the gym, like you never miss any days, which is not true. I have my days where I'm not motivated at all to go to the gym, and I just really have to push through it. But the number one thing I ask people though is I ask them is like, okay, so why are you wanting to go to the gym? Most people say, oh, because I want to get in better shape. Well, really identifying like why you want to go to the gym. So, is it for weight loss? Is it for gaining muscle? Is it because you want to increase your strength? Do you want to do it purely just for health reasons, like cardiovascular reasons? What is it what is your motivator behind going to the gym? So like, for me personally, I have multiple motivators. Of course, it's a lot to do with my health. It's also because I just purely enjoy it. I get pure enjoyment from working out. I just love the endorphins that I get from it. I love like everything. I love pushing myself, challenging myself. I love increasing my strength. I love seeing changes in my body, so it becomes addicting to me. And also more of like the challenging and extreme side of fitness. I really enjoy competing, so that also has a lot to do with why I'm consistently in the gym. And mainly it's just out of habit and lifestyle for me at this point. So it must be a really bad day if Kelsey doesn't want to make it to the gym, because it's something I look forward to each and every day. So really identifying like why you're wanting to go to the gym, I think is the first thing to really, finding that motivation and finding that extra energy every day to push yourself to go to the gym. The other thing I see a lot of people struggle with is actually committing to going to the gym or going to do the exercise or going to that workout class. Whatever it is, one of the biggest things that I find with a lot of people is they say they want to do it, but they don't actually commit to it. They don't commit to it, in their mind. They don't commit to it full-heartedly. And so when you're not committed to something, you're not going to be dedicated to it. And so you're not going to be putting in the work, and you're not going to be able to push through those days when you don't feel like going to the gym. Once you find that commitment to whatever it is in your fitness journey that you want to do, then the next step is actually planning it out, creating a schedule for you, creating a workout schedule for yourself. Now, everybody's workout schedule is going to be different. You know, one thing may work for this other person and it may not work for the next person. So I am super, super big into scheduling my workouts, and obviously I have to schedule everything around my work. So if I have to work a 2 to 10 p.m. shift, then I'm gonna make sure I get my workout in the morning time. If I work 8 to 4 p.m. like I did today, I'm gonna make sure that I do my workout in the afternoon. And it's all about just planning it out, planning it around your number one priorities in life, and then just seeing where it fits into your schedule. And actually, some people actually need to, you know, physically write it down in their calendar or write it down in their planner, just so it's something there for them to visually see, and then that way they can check off each day or check off that they did that workout. And so it helps you keep yourself accountable as well if you write it down and you see it there. And it kind of makes you, for most people, or at least for me, if I have something down on my checklist and I haven't crossed it out or haven't accomplished it, it kind of makes me like feel like bad, you know, like, oh crap, like, man, I feel bad that I didn't push myself to actually getting that task done, or I didn't push myself to actually getting that workout done, you know? So I think that helps a lot of people, is actually planning it out and creating a workout schedule, what works best for them and their personal schedule, their work schedule, whatever you can do, whatever it takes, just make a plan and commit to that workout. And so even if you have to, just physically check it off each and every day, every time you go to the gym. And that way, just having that plan is going to keep you really accountable to your workouts. Most importantly, you've got to find what excites you. So is that a workout class? Is that going to yoga? Is that going for a run or a walk outside? Is that going to CrossFit? Is that just going to a regular gym and just getting like a regular bodybuilding like split, where you're working out in free weights, you're working out with machines, you're doing a cardio, like whatever it is, you got to find what excites you. Because if you're doing something that you actually really enjoy and you're getting pure excitement out of, enjoy, and you're really getting those endorphins going, you're going to be more willing to commit to it, and you're going to be more dedicated to it, and it's actually going to be fun for you. If you're a person that doesn't find working out very much fun, at least finding something that somewhat excites you is going to help you stay more motivated to actually go to the gym after a long work day, after a long day at school, a long day of just doing whatever. Find what excites you, and you'll be more than likely to stick to it. My other biggest advice for people is just do it. The old Nike quote, just do it. I just think that is like one of the most perfect, most simple, just simplistic quotes out there, which is so freaking true, and I can't stress enough, like, just do it. Whenever you're starting to have those negative thoughts, those doubting thoughts of like, all right, I'm just too tired, I'm too worn out, I really just don't feel like going to the gym. When those thoughts start to come in, just put them back. Just don't even think. Take the emotional side of it, take the negativity out of it, and rethink, okay, why am I wanting to go to the gym? What's your end goal? So there's the why again. Did I actually commit to it? Think about, okay, am I truly committed to this? Is this what I really want? What's my goal? Am I committed to it? Do I really want to put in the work to reach that goal? Because I know the work has got to be put into it. So what was my plan? You know, where am I going to a workout class? Am I going just to the gym, lift weights? Like, what is the plan that I was wanting to do? Is it something that excites me? Okay, is it something that excites me? I think about whenever I have those feelings of doubt where I'm just, like, for instance, it's a long day after work and I just do not feel like going to the gym. I think about, okay, well, why do I want to go gym? What is my goal? So I think about what that is, and then I realize it's like, well, I almost never ever have a bad workout. I never have a workout that I regret. The workouts that I regret are the ones that I didn't do. I know that's cheesy and cliche, and I'm pretty sure that's like a gym meme somewhere, but it's so true if you really think about it. Like, who regrets a workout that they actually did? It's only the ones that they didn't do. So that's also what I think about too. Unless I am just, you know, in such grueling pain, like I have a headache, I just don't feel good, like I feel sick or something, and I feel like my body actually needs a rest day, then I won't go to the gym. There is like a certain limit that I will actually really assess. Is it more of just a mental thing for me, or is it really like a physical thing that's going on why I shouldn't go to the gym? But I just push those negative thoughts and I think about, all right, I know once I get to the gym, I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed. I'm gonna start my warm up. And by the time I start I'm getting into my warm up and kind of getting stretched out for my actual workout, those thoughts are already gone. So I'm there at the gym, so I'm ready to get my workout on. Some other things that I'll do is when I start to kind of feel like, oh, I don't know if I feel like going to the gym. For me at least, I have about an hour drive to the gym. So I have an hour to decide, am I gonna go to the gym once I leave work, or am I gonna go straight home? So it definitely helps me that I've already got my gym bag packed. So I've got my gym bag, I pack my gym bag every night before the next day. I pack it, I put it in my truck. So it's got my shoes, it's got my gym clothes in there, it's got my gym gear, it's got all my supplements, my water bottle, my pre-workout if I need it, just everything. My pre-workout carb is already packed as well. I've got everything packed with me to go to the gym, so I have no excuse to go home, because more than likely if people go home after work, you're kind of more than likely just to kind of kick back and be lazy and like not go to the gym, because I've done that before actually. So I try to avoid going home, even though I basically pass right by my house on the way to the gym coming from work. I just go straight to the gym, so that helps a lot too, just going ahead and having everything packed in. Also, on the days when I do feel mentally and physically exhausted, those are days that I will take a pre-workout. Even like today I was more mentally exhausted than I was physically exhausted, just from like the day I had at the pharmacy. So taking a pre-workout, that kind of already like, all right, I've taken my pre-workout, getting a little bit of energy going, and just that thought of, okay, I took a pre-workout, so I gotta go to the gym now. Like, I'm committed to go to the gym, I have to go to the gym. So also I like to put on like some motivational like workout music. Like, okay, what kind of music am I feeling? Is it gonna be rock? Is it gonna be rap? Is it gonna be like EDM, like dance music? What is it that's gonna get me, hyped up to go to the gym? So that's what I think about too. Whether I've had a good day or a bad day at work, and even that was back in the day too, when I was in school, whether I had a good day or a bad day at school, I almost always felt better once I went to the gym and afterwards. The gym is a place that I purely enjoy going to on my good days, and then I love going to the gym on my bad days. It's a great stress reliever. Again, it releases those endorphins, so it's a great stress reliever, and it's like it's therapy for me. It's my gym therapy for good and bad days. At this point in my life, fitness is truly a lifestyle for me. So I have already developed these habits and just this routine of just going to the gym every day, at least 5 to 6 days a week. So that's already built into my routine, my everyday regimen. So it's not like a chore to me. Like I wake up every morning and think about, all right, I gotta go to work, but we get to go to the gym afterwards, or vice versa, So I look forward each and every day to go in the gym, and it's just part of my habit. It's part of my lifestyle. Even on my worst days at work, where I am just mentally exhausted, I'm physically exhausted, like my feet hurt so bad, my lower back is piercing me in pain, my legs are in pain, my neck is in pain, I'm just overall physically and mentally exhausted. I find once I leave work, I walk outside, get in my truck, I take a huge deep sigh. It's just kind of like a huge like like I just breathe out, and it's like I melt into my truck seat. And then I think about, all right, it's time to go to the gym. And I just get like this whole new like motivation, excitement, just this whole new burst of energy, because, all right, I'm about to go to the gym. Now, granted, I do have an hour to drive to the gym, so I have a little bit to kind of like unwind and kind of help my feet and my legs that hurt so bad after working like a 12-hour shift all day. And even on those days, like even before I used to have to drive so far to from work to the gym, even if my feet and like back and everything was hurting, and I knew like I still wanted to work out, like mentally I still wanted to work out, but I was just in pain, I would take a good like 15 to 20 minutes on the stationary bike and just sit, because that's actually sitting down, but I'm still warming up, and I'm just taking off that pressure off my feet and my legs for a little bit, just to kind of give my body a little bit of time just to kind of sit down and actually rest, since I've been standing and walking and running around all day. So that's actually another really good tip that you could also try if you're someone that's on your feet and running around as much as I do during the day, and you want to go straight to the gym and haven't had time to really sit down and rest. Get on the stationary bike and just do a few minutes of warming up, and just so That way you're still warming up, but you're also giving your body a little bit of rest before you actually do your entire workout. All right, so I have no idea what I just said because of course Kelsey tried to answer a question and she starts rambling on and all the time. Cody gets on to me for that on my YouTube. But anyways, I hope I answered your question, gave some ideas, maybe gave some tips, maybe a little bit of even a motivation of if you are having a lack of motivation at working out after a really long day. Maybe this helped some, maybe it didn't. Maybe you're not even watching anymore because I probably made this video entirely too long. But anyways, I'm gonna call it night because it's almost 8 o'clock and I need to get in the shower so I can get ready for work in the morning. So that is all I have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will be seeing y'all in the next one. Okay, bye.